Okay, so looking at not industrial, sorry, international marketing. So marketing your products to different countries and selling your products to different countries. So this was a past paper from 2013 about Boots expanding into different countries: Norway, Netherlands, USA, Middle East, Thailand, and wanting to continue expanding and thinking about the benefits. And obviously it works very well for Boots, but for another big global name, Tesco. They opened up their Fresh and Easy stores in America, and they really failed, and they did very badly. And there's a lot written about them, so you could talk about, or you could get some great examples there, and look it up on the BBC News about why they failed. But it's not a guaranteed to succeed strategy. But why do people do it in the first place if there are these risks involved? Well, let's make some notes here. So opportunities in there being a larger potential market of customers. So we're thinking about revenue and we're thinking about profit. And we're thinking about profit. What other opportunities are there? Well, there might be more favourable trading conditions. So we've had a tough time in the UK in terms of the economic cycle. So we've gone through recession. We're hopefully in the recovery now. But there might be countries where they're growing. Economy is growing. There may be more favourable legal conditions as well, or political conditions. Political conditions over there as well, that you can maybe a more stable government. We've got a lot of uncertainty at the moment, certainly this side of the exam. Hopefully when you're taking your exam in June, well, I hope so, you will know what the political party's in. But as I'm making this now, I don't know who's going to win the general election. Whereas the difficulties, there may be competition abroad. You may have to establish, people might not know about your brand. You might have to establish your brand, and that's going to, cost in terms of marketing budget. There might be legal differences. There's definitely cultural differences. And meaning that you might have to change your product elements a bit to suit the local market. There may be economic differences as well in terms of people's income and how much they can afford. So you then have to change your product a little bit. So there's lots of, you could keep on going and making a list there about the different elements that affect a business. This was a nice question a few years ago. Discuss the opportunities and difficulties that face businesses such as Lightweight Buggies Limited when attempting to market their products globally. So thinking about the pricing, the promotion, the product, the place, how are they going to market these products? What benefits, what's problems are they going to face there, and really relating these. So larger potential markets, so they might be selling more out there, but they do need to make sure that they get into the right places to sell, because we have Mothercare over here, we have Mamas and Papas over here, we have department stores, and Argos, I think, sell prams and things like that. But over there, you don't necessarily have these businesses over whatever country you're selling it to. So you need to know, maybe you need to get agents to help you market your products and tell you where the best places to sell are. The other type of question you might get is about changing your product. So the marketing of Nivea products in the UK is unlikely to be very different from its marketing in the other countries where it sells the products. So, what kind of things would be the same? Well, you'd want to probably keep the branding the same because it's very recognisable. Nivea is a global brand. You might want to keep that, the reputation and the quality the same, and the basic maybe elements of the product you might want to keep the same, as in the moisturising creams or lip balms or whatever it is. But what might be different? The language, so that might be the promotional activities. Pricing might be different depending on people's income and what they can afford. Maybe can afford it more or less, those types of things. Is place different? We buy cosmetics and things like that from supermarkets, from Boots. Is that different in different countries? I don't know. Might have to have a question mark and ask it. Depends on the tastes and buying habits in those different types of countries. And there may have to be some product features that change. I'm just thinking about countries where they're hotter and they need to sell more sun cream and those types of things, because Nivea makes sun cream, and countries where they don't really need to sell very much sun cream, maybe like the UK and things like that. So, are they going to be, the products are going to be different? Maybe some of the product features are going to be different as well. So lots to think about there on global marketing or marketing internationally.